Yeah, nigga. Yeah. What's up, nigga? What's up, man?
Since the face been revealed, game got real.
What's up, God? How you feeling, man?
What's good, gang? What's
Shit,
good?
man. Beautiful to have you up here, brother. Beautiful to have you up here. Now, real quick, man. Dog, you hit me up and said 3. I want you to take out this list, right? Pitchfork, 25 best rap albums of all time, according to readers. Before we go into, I think you said you want to ask me a question first, though. Before we start the show.
Yeah.
What do you want to
I just saw that Jadakiss has announced that he's doing a new album, and it's exclusively produced by Dillinger. My question to you is, how do you feel about that?
You and I both know Jadakiss is different. He'll try everything, Watts. Me and you, respectfully to my South niggas, but when Jadakiss tried to tap into the mixtape with the, what's the name of that mixtape he had, Watts? I forgot the name of that joint. You got a good memory, though. You know what I'm talking about, though.
That horrible mixtape he did with the South.
Yes, I didn't like that, though. But I would say Daz is a very dope producer. And through the years, people that said he's taking, Dr. Dre's taking credit for certain beats that Daz might have done throughout the years and stuff like this. I'm interested to see what Jadakiss would do with this. I'm kind of shocked. Not shocked. Yeah, I'm shocked that if he decided to lock in with one producer, I didn't think it would be Daz. But I guess we here now. I guess we got to play the waiting game. You know, okay. See what Jadakiss going to do. How you feel about it?
It caught me off guard. And why it caught me off guard? Because I'm watching these OGs get these legendary producers to produce their album. You know, we saw Pete Rock do Common. You know, we got Primo doing, you know, and we got Havoc giving you full produced albums. So it just caught me off guard that Daz was the one that he chose. That's all.
Okay. I guess we played a waiting game, though. I would love to know Jadakiss. Well, before we go into this, how do you feel about Jadakiss and Fat Joe's podcast?
It's entertaining. It's entertaining.
It's entertaining? Okay.
It's entertaining.
Do you like some of the stories?
Yes, I do. Okay. We get stories from Kiss that we've never heard of. Like that story he told us when Prodigy just came and lived with him for 2 days. Like that was an ill story. You know what I'm saying? So Kiss sometimes will throw an ill story in it, but you got to get past all that Fat Joe, all the stuff Fat Joe be talking, all the nonsense Fat Joe be talking.
Well, what? You would agree, though. I think that time Jadakiss is very PC, more than Fat Joe, by far.
He's so PC that it makes me mad at the show because we never get how Jadakiss really feels.
Right.
We never get, except one time. Mm-hmm. And the one time he stuck his chest out,
right?
I thought he was wrong when he said will.i.am don't even have the right to say Black Thought is better than Jay-Z. and I'm like, wait a minute, so will.i.am is not hip hop? So that's all.
Okay, all right. Have you watched Fabulous, Jim Jones, Mano?
Yeah, boy, it's like pulling teeth out. It's a difficult podcast to get through. It's a very difficult podcast to get through. Oh my God.
Well, so here's my thing, Watts, and I don't know how you feel about this. I've never heard Fabulous talk so much before, brother. Like he's actually speaking.
Well, the only thing they feel like they want to talk about and defend is fashion. Because when it comes to hip hop, they all over the place. But if it comes down to arguing who got better fashion, Brooklyn to Harlem, then Fab want to stick his chest out and go crazy. But when it comes to defending actual hip hop, everybody's politically correct again.
They don't do a good job talking hip hop, in my opinion.
No way. You know what
I mean? All right, brother. All right, so let's get into this, man. Pitchfork has a list here, man, and I gotta say, brother, I don't know about this list, dog. Let's go here. How do you want to do this? You want to start from 20, 25 up, or one from 25?
We're gonna start from the top.
Okay, let's start from the tip of this.
But here's what I want to say to you.
All right.
So the list says this is the top 25 hip hop albums of all time, according to Pitchfork readers.
All right.
So these are the people who consume Pitchfork. So they're giving their opinion on what they think is the top 25. I said on Twitter, I have no problem with this list because I went through the list and I said, wait a minute, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this list. Not one thing. And I'm going to prove it to you right now with you on here. So let's start. Set it off.
All right. So Nas at number 1, Illmatic. All right. I'm not mad at Nas Illmatic, number 1. Not mad at it.
You're 3. I'm not mad either. So we agree. Right, Illmatic can be on a top 25 list, any list, right? Any hip hop list, Illmatic can be there, right?
All right, but the first thing that came to my mind is because Nas, there's no Rakim on here.
No. We're not doing that. Let's just go through this list. You can't do it that way.
All right, well that just came to my brain. I know where Rakim was the first one that came to my mind. Number 2, Wu-Tang Clan enter the 36 Chambers. Now, by them saying that by Wu-Tang Clan, obviously when you say this, you're saying Enter the 36 is a better album than Wu-Tang Forever. Because that's the only thing I can think about you saying that. Especially Wu-Tang Forever is not on this list at all.
But see, that's not how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as this is 25 albums that these readers they tabulated all the albums that people gave them, and these were the top 25. Enter the 36 Chambers is one of the most important albums in hip-hop history. Absolutely. And it set off the whole Wu-Tang thing. So absolutely. I have no problem with 36 Chambers being on a hip-hop list of the top 25 greatest albums.
I guess the only reason I'm saying I watch is this, because I'm noticing on some of this list, they have 2 albums from an artist, and they'll shout out 2 albums. And my thing is this, if you're going to shout out 36 Chambers, how you don't shout out Wu-Tang Forever?
No. I agree with you on that, but remember, these are the readers, who are giving their feedback. Okay.
Right. So we're in agreement that Wu-Tang Clan 36 Chambers is the second best album.
No. What we're in agreement of is that Illmatic and 36 Chambers have the right to be on an all-time 25 list.
Yes. But are we saying on the list or the pecking order of the list?
Not the pecking order. The order is not important on this.
You don't think the order is important on this, brother?
No, because it's 25. Because it's 25 albums, and what we're going to establish are these 25 all-time great cultural impacting hip hop albums. That's what we're going to discover right now. All right. You're saying, and we both are in agreement that Illmatic and 36 Chambers should be on a hip hop list. Okay, boom, let's go.
And to your point, the Wu-Tang Clan 36 Chambers set up the whole Wu-Tang shit. So that definitely, what you said right there, plays a big part. Number 3 album that I like personally, we did a recap, revisit this album a couple years ago. To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar.
I have no issue with.
Wow, you have no issue with that at all.
Wait a minute. But here's why. Kendrick Lamar is the most critically acclaimed, successful hip hop artist of the last 25 years.
Yes, agree.
So him being on here absolutely makes sense.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Wait, right? Do you agree?
I'm in agreement with. Are you cool with back? All right, because you're saying don't worry about the pecking order. I guess
right.
The numerical order they have here. So back to back Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly, then Good Kid, Mad City, which I have no problem with. Because most people will say who are big Kendrick fans would probably be in agreement that Good Kid, Mad City. If you're gonna have to Pimp a Butterfly on here, you gotta have Good Kid, Mad City on here. So I'm cool with that.
So we are in agreement that the first 4 albums have cultural hip hop significance and should be on the list.
Yes.
Okay, I agree with you. Let's go.
Number 5, I have a problem with.
Okay.
This is where it gets dicey for me. This is where I gotta throw the flag in. This is where I throw the flag in. Watch Traveling, clipping. Mad Villainy, number 5. And I know back in the day, a lot of people from allhiphop.com used to go crazy over Mad Villain. That really wasn't my cup of tea. But I'm not jacking number 5.
Okay. This absolutely must be on here. And I'm going to tell you why.
All right.
MF Doom is one of the all-time greatest underground rappers in history.
Yes, he is.
In history. He has a cult following. And now remember you said Kendrick Lamar fans, they would probably put Good Kid, Mad City before Pimp a Butterfly. When you talk underground hip hop, MF Doom and Mad Villainy is considered his greatest album. It's considered his greatest album.
I respect it though, but I know a lot of people would agree with that though.
Yes. Yeah. And guess what? And I acknowledge that. That's why when I saw that, I was like, how can I be mad? For example, let's just say 3, instead of Mad Villainy, it said Into the Stage. How would we feel?
I would have no issue with Black Moon Into the Stage though.
You see that? We'd have no issue with it because we understand. That's how I look at this Mad Villainy. But, same thing.
So you're putting Black Moon
No. What I'm saying is that in terms of what this album means to underground hip hop, absolutely it can be on this list. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm in agreement with you also that MF Doom damn near has a cult following, I could say. Damn near a cult following. And the underground part you talked about, you have to highlight that though. You cannot sweep that under the rug. Not at all. You know what I mean? Number 6, man, Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory. I had 0. And when I say 0 issues with that, I put that up there with no issue with Illmatic, damn sure no issue with Wu-Tang Clan, and damn sure no issue with Low End Theory. For real. And in fact, somebody told me Low End Kendrick, if they would swap Tribe for Kendrick, I would have no issue with that either.
That's why I said this. Wait. This is why I said don't get caught up in the listing, just the actual album.
Right.
Low End Theory, no problem being up there. Of course, Low End Theory is going to be there.
Certified classic 5 mic album, R.I.P. Five Dog. This classic album, classic.
You know how I feel. It's the greatest Tribe album. It's not only a classic; it's the greatest Tribe album.
Excursion, Sky Pager, Butter, vibes with Us. Scenario. So many drinks on here, man. Like Butter, like all that jazz. Yeah, man.
I'm laughing because you said like Butter. Fife killed that.
Yeah. What is a what? This is a classic album, man. You know what I mean? And me and Tyler Quali had a little conversation about this project also. He's a big Tribe fan and everything like that. Number 7, a project you like, and I know for a fact, I can say this about you. I know for a fact you have no issue with number 7, Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I know you have an issue with that.
I have 0 issue with the most influential artist in pop culture.
Okay.
Is Kanye West.
No problem with that.
And so how could you have a problem with this? I have no problem. Remember, the publication is Pitchfork. It's not the source. It's not XXL, it's Pitchfork. Got no problem with this. Next up.
Before we go watch, so what were the issues that you saw people having with this though?
You said you had an issue with it.
Yes.
They were having the same issue. What is it? They were having the same issue that you were having.
Okay.
That y'all looked at it and y'all immediately started thinking the albums that were not on this list. So I have a rebuttal for that I'm going to say at the end of after we do this. But that's what y'all issue is. Y'all are like, wait a minute, why is it? I don't see Tupac. I don't see, where's Rakim's? Like that's y'all immediately went there.
I damn sure think Rakim should have been on here.
No.
For real.
Okay. And I have no issue with that. But my issue, what I said with this is when I went through this list, like me and you were going through, let's see if these albums are worthy of being up here. So far, every album we've named has cultural, significant hip-hop contribution.
And I'm looking as I look at it, because you and I always talked about how the niggas try to front on the 80s so much. We always talk about the 90s, how much the golden era is just the 90s, and people sweep under the rug like the 80s never happened and everything like that, or it doesn't get highlighted enough like the 90s. I'm looking to see if there's an 80s list. I see a couple 80s niggas in here, but I'm glad for that, though. Number 8, Outkast. I'm coming. I have 0 issues with that. 0. My favorite Outkast album.
Me?
By far.
Me and you reviewed this album.
Yes, absolutely.
We reviewed it.
Yes. Classic.
No issue with this being on it. No issue.
No issue coming at all.
Return of the G.
Yes, Return of the G. Absolutely. They got School on the Barbecue with Raekwon. They got too many drinks on here, man. Love this project, man. You know what I mean? Number 9, man. Notorious B.I.G. Already to Die. B.I.G. Biggie. Call Me Evil, Unbelievable. I bite my tongue for no one. Yes, I have no problem with Biggie Smalls, Christopher Wallace being on the list. Ready to Die has to be on this list, in my opinion. Top 25.
Another album that me and you reviewed. Biggie 3 verses on every single song. Out rap. Basically, if you're talking about rapping, he out-rapped basically everybody's favorite MC's album because he put 3 verses to every single song.
Crazy, big. That's wild. Wow. Number 10, I like number 10 a lot. The fact they give a Public Enemy, it takes a nation of millions to hold us back. I'm cool with that, though. I have no problem with Public Enemy on there at all. At all. Now, are we saying, would you agree? Is this your favorite Public Enemy album?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's only my favorite Public Enemy album because this album was like a soundtrack to us in high school.
Bring the
like
noise.
Don't Believe the Hype. Like it was just
bring the noise.
Yeah. This absolute. And here's the thing. I'm happy. See, this is another thing why I said I'm gonna pump this list. This is the 80s.
Yes. This
is the 80s.
One of the greatest videos of all time is Night of the Living Bassheads. One of the greatest videos of all time on there.
So the 80s is now being represented.
Rebel Without a Pause. Yeah, they got some
Rebel Without a Pause, which I will put Rebel Without a Pause against any hip hop song ever made. Straight up. That's how much I like that song.
Any song? Really?
Any song. Wait. No.
About the message that I can feel any song up with.
No, I'll put it. Rebel Without a Pause means as much to me as Troy.
P Rock and CL Smooth. We talking about why? Okay.
No, because I want you to know how much.
For you to say that, that's how real it is. For you to say that much, you
bro. I remember when that song came out. That song shattered us, man.
What about Carmine? I used to love her. Are you putting it up there?
Yeah. Yes. Wait. Yo, 3. I'll throw it down your throat like Barkley. You see my car keys, you'll never get these. They belong to the 9X Posse. Cool, man. What?
Ah, man. All right. Wow. What we got here? Number 11, Jizza, Liquid Swords. I will say this. For us, we love this album, but I'm shocked that the people of Pitchfork or the readers, whoever, put a lot of props on this song to put it for a top 25 album of all time. I am shocked that the Jizza is the top, that they consider Jizza Liquid Sword a top 25 album. Not gonna lie to you, I'm shocked.
Did we not review this album?
Yes.
And we raved about it, didn't we? We said a case could be made that the Jizza was the MVP of 95. That's how much we love this album.
You can make that argument. Absolutely.
So here we go again, 3. Yeah. Another album we have no problem that's on this list, right?
I have no problem with that on this
list. Okay, let's go.
Number 12, interesting, but I think you like this being on this list also. De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising. Talk to me, Watts. How you feel about De La Soul being on the top 25 list? Is this your favorite De La Soul album?
No, it's not.
Stakes aside? Is it Stakes aside?
De La Soul is Dead is my favorite.
De La Soul is Dead. Okay, all right.
Okay, wait.
You feel they got the right De La Soul album?
3. Plug 1. Plug 2. Plug 1. Plug 2. Now explain how that hit. No, wait, did that hit?
That hit very much. But I want to ask you a question though, because I don't want you to know De La. Do it got the right De La album on this list?
Yes.
But you said De La Soul is Dead is your favorite De La album.
That's just a personal
favorite.
But this album, because listen, Me, Myself, and I was an anthem. It was an anthem.
Smithsonian song. Smithsonian hip hop
song. Video play. Roger McDaniel played that joint every day.
Right.
We played it in school. So, by the way, an 80s album. It's another 80s album.
80s album. Okay. We got Public Enemy and De La with the 80s album so far. Now, I don't agree with number 13 at all. Myself niggas, y'all have it y'all way. Outkast Stankonia at 13. I strongly, and when I say strongly disagree with this, I strongly disagree with Stankonia being on this album. And first of all, if you're gonna pick another Outkast album, it should not be Stankonia. Number 1, it should be AT Aliens or Southern Playalistic. It should not be Stankonia. But that's just how I look at it. But I don't think it's a top 25 album at all. Stankonia.
Okay. Now, this is the album that has Bombs Over Baghdad.
Big. That was big.
This is the album that has So Fresh and So Clean.
That was big too.
Okay. So think about the Pitchfork readers.
Okay.
Think about This was when Outkast was literally at their commercial peak. They had transcended just hip hop. They were everybody's favorite artist.
Right.
So when you look at the songs that were on this album, I have zero issue with this being the album because this. Listen, you just admitted Bombs Over Baghdad. Yes. Think about this. Bombs Over Baghdad. When I think about that, I think of 3 Stacks in the video, and he's doing that shit like this. You know that in the video, like that shit hit, bro. And just so fresh and so clean hit. So to me, I'm saying this I can understand why a group that is considered the greatest hip hop group of all time, according to today's hip hop media, according to the Joe Budden podcast, Outkast is the greatest group of all time. They have the second album on here. I have no issue with that.
But there's a problem I have again because for all the years we were listening to hip hop, or since Outkast been popping, right? Since they coined the phrase, the South got something to say, watch. To me, niggas always salute the Southern Playlist, nigga, AT and Quemini certified classics. They even put them there when niggas talk about what's your favorite 3 albums, the first of an artist who got 3 classic albums. They'll say Redman, they'll say Mobb Deep, they'll even say Outkast and shit like that. But I don't think they add Stankonia to that list. I'm kind of shocked that AT was not. I mean, 2 dope boys in a Cadillac, Jazzy Bell, Elevators. I mean, and your mom. I mean, damn, I don't know, brother. I think they got the wrong Outkast album on here, but that's just me though. You know what I mean? Whatever. Number 14, Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders. No problem. Shout out to Tribe Called Quest, back-to-back classic albums. No problem with this, man.
Zero problem with the Tribe Called Quest album that many people believe is the greatest Tribe Called Quest album. Yes, which I will say is a Mount Rushmore cover for a hip-hop album. A Mount Rushmore cover.
What? You know what's funny? I'm glad you went there, though. It seemed like in this era, if you did that, though, you probably get criticized if you put other artists on your cover. The new generation will call it glazing instead of showing love and everything. Like even back in the day when we listened to hip hop, and Tribe was very good at this, giving props to other artists.
Bro, when we used to, the highlight of buying an album in the 80s and the 90s was reading the shout outs on who they shouted out. We loved to see that. Shit, my nigga. It was not glazing. It was like, yo, who they shouting out? And we want to see every name.
Yes.
So yeah. Yeah, so wait a minute. No issue with Midnight Marauders, right?
No, I got no issue with Midnight Marauders.
So your only issue so far is you think they got the wrong
Outkast album,
and you're iffy with MF Doom.
Yes, yeah, right.
Okay, all right.
Iffy with MF Doom. You're cool with Outkast, you're cool with that though. You say
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I would love to know how my South brothers feel about that. Leave comments on the bottom. Tell me and why. How y'all feel about that though. Number 15. Another disagreement I have, but I lived through this era, so I understand it to a degree. The Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique.
There's no way me and you can look at this and say, Pitchfork readers put a Beastie Boys album on here.
80s again.
And it's the 80s again.
80s again.
So wait a minute. You have an issue with the Beastie Boys?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 and a Possible so far that you.
Because my thing is this, Watts. If you're gonna go in the 80s, right? If you decide to say, okay, we want to please niggas like Watson and 3, who old niggas and shit, we're gonna splash some 80s niggas in there. My nigga, where is Slick Rick at?
No, see that. Okay,
I don't do that.
Hold on. Okay, I'm glad you're doing this, but I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
You're ethering yourself when you do that, and I'm gonna tell you at the end of this why you shouldn't be doing that. Because so far we're only at 2 and a Possible that you disagree with that shouldn't be here. Okay. So let's keep it going. All
right. Lauryn Hill, I think it's the first lady of the list here. Pardon me, Watts. As I look, the only lady on the list here is the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Apple Music said this is the greatest album of all time, bro. Did Apple Music not say that? Wow. Apple Music said so. Wait a minute. Do me and you have a problem with this album being on here?
No, I know what it meant. I know what it meant. Even though 50 said the bitch put out a CD and had no beats. Hey, watch. Even though 50 said that, my nigga. I'm just saying. I understand it, my nigga.
Yo, man. Yo, one day we gonna have to just talk about how 50. Yeah, T.I. 50 was not losing to you, bro. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all got 50 confused, but that's another story.
Confused. All right. So I don't know how you. I know how your brain works different. We're talking hip hop. So I want to ask you this question. Lauryn Hill being the first female on here, you got a problem with her being on here? The only female being on here, and they get the right female album.
I don't have a problem because this. Let me just say this. I believe this is the most glazed album in music history.
In music history?
Yes.
Wow, that's big, brother. In music history.
I think this is the most glazed album. Like, this was a great album. This is a great album. But MC Lyte's first two albums is just as great, if not greater. You know what I'm saying?
We don't go in that bag, and then you go into that bag.
No. I'm just saying. So here's something, Three, that you're gonna have to understand.
Okay.
Me and you have the privilege of being able to tell the whole history of hip hop,
right,
from 1979 to now.
Absolutely.
So these Pitchfork readers, they may not know what was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But so let me ask you: if you were in that group and everything, would you have fought for certain artists? If you were in there?
No, because it's a reader's poll. You fight for artists when it's editors and you're the staff. Then you start like, nah, we're not doing this. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Number 17, Dr. Dre, The Chronic. Have no problem with that. That's people hail that as one of the greatest West Coast albums of all time. See, you're gonna tell me Three don't do this again, and I'm sorry, why you got to yell at me? I don't care. But man, by saying this, are you saying this is one of the greatest? No, Snoop Doggy Style is not on here, which is crazy. Watch, you can't tell me you don't feel Snoop Doggy Style should not be on this. But I'm not mad at The Chronic being on it. Let me say that first. I have zero issues with Dr. Dre's The Chronic being on it. So I'm gonna say that first.
Okay, and The Chronic is sonically, production-wise, an introduction, the G-Funk era. This is on here, and me and you have no issue with it because this is one of the most impactful albums in history. Okay.
But I would like to get your thoughts on those Snoop, sir.
No, at the end, we're going to talk about the omissions.
All right, support it. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on, my nigga. Number 18. Wait a minute, man. Number 18, Kanye West, Yeezus. So let me get this right. Let's get this right, Watson. I want you to educate me, brother. So y'all give me two Kanye West projects on here, which I'm not mad, but y'all got the projects wrong. Where is like registration of college dropout? And number one, forget that. All right, if you want to go there, fine, Watts. Yeezus is not a top 25 album of all time. It's not even a top 3 Kanye West album, in my opinion. Take that for what it's worth, bro.
It's not. I'll take it a step further. It's not a top 5 Kanye West album.
Well, there you have it.
It's not a top 5 Kanye West. But
walking with this.
But this is what I will tell you. This is the album after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. At this point in Kanye's career, he was at the absolute height of his career in creativity. At the height. This is the absolute prime. The peak of wherever Kanye West was during Yeezus. So the Pitchfork community saw this album and this is what they put it. So I'm looking at it like, okay, I get it. I can't get upset with that.
But I remember you and I used to have conversations about Kanye. We'd always talk about the 808s album, right? And how much it kind of changed the landscape of how people did music.
I would say it birthed an entire genre of music.
So to piggyback on what you just said, because I agree with what you just said, shit, if you're gonna do that, you might as well put 808s over Yeezus. And I don't like that album either, but I'm just gonna be influential and the influence that it had. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. So is this a strong disagree that this shouldn't be here?
Yeah, strong.
Okay. So that would be okay. We'll get to that at the end.
I think this is worse.
Because by the way, Three, this is the last album you're going to disagree with. This is the last album you are going to disagree with. Let's get it.
Okay. Number 19, Jay-Z, Blueprint. Classic.
The 96 came, niggas, I'm here.
That's so you said 96. So okay, you went there. I didn't go there. You went there, brother. 96. Shit. I think I got the wrong Jay-Z album in there, but I understand with the Blueprint. I understand it had mad commercial success and everything like that, takeover and everything like that. Girls, 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 Rulers Back, Lyrical Exercise, and all that good shit. Top 25 album of all time.
So wait a minute, hold up. According to Joe Budden, The Blueprint is the greatest Jay-Z album of all time. He actually wrote about it. He said, I like mature grown Jay-Z better than the younger Jay-Z. And if you were to ask people your top 3 Jay-Z albums, The Blueprint is always in the top 3. Always. Always in top 3.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
And once you get on Hov, or you're Hov educated, you know Hov music, regardless if you don't rock with him like that, you know his music. Do you have The Blueprint over Volume 1?
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one. All right. But are you cool with all The Blueprint being on the top?
Absolutely. Yo. Yes, absolutely.
All right.
And by the way, December 4th is not on the Blueprint. It's on the Black Album.
It's a Black Album.
Yes. Yeah. So that bar that I quoted was from the thing. I was just saying Jay-Z. I didn't want people to think, yo, this nigga getting the root. No, I know that. All right.
So I was wrong on number 20. I did not see number 20. So I was wrong. I thought there was not another Kanye West album that they didn't have, they wouldn't talk about. But hey, man, the first album, College Dropout. Love that album very much. Love that album. Jesus.
Zero issue with it, right? Wait a minute. So you have no issue with the Blueprint, right? God MC, me, Jehovah.
I gotta sit on that though. And I don't know if I got Kanye West to drop. I gotta drop out. And you know what it is, Watch? Because you and I consume music from the 80s down. It's like I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know if I did a list with you and you said, yo, 3, let's compile a list of the top 25 albums of all time. For me, if you and I did a show on that, we've done a show.
Hey, we're talking about. And you're right. If me and you did a top 25 list, I would say 85% of these albums wouldn't make it. 85%.
All right, fair. Okay, so we in agreement with that. Okay, so once we got that understood and shit though. Number 21, I got 0, and I mean 0 mother effing issues with that. When you and I did a list of the greatest groups of the 90s, these niggas that had a number 1. Mobb Deep, the infamous. I got 0 issues. Top 25, top 10, top 5. Goddamn it, 0 issues with the Mobb. 0.
There's nothing to say about this except to remind you, Q-Tip produced 3 songs on this album.
Temperatures Rising, Drink Away the Pain,
and Give Up the Goods.
Give Up the Goods. Thank you, sir. Absolutely. 22, another one, back to back, 0 issues. Watch, I got back to back with 0 issues. 5 Mike classics, one of the best albums out of this camp, solo wise. Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links. I mean, goddamn, there's only one song on here that I don't like.
No.
I've been chastised. I've been beat up by the fans of hip hop culture who told me 3 kick rocks. We don't want to hear about you not like a North Star. We don't want to hear that. But no, I got 0 issues.
0 issues with this album, bro. 0.
I mean, goddamn, Gracious of Ice, Criminology, Knowledge God, Wu Gambino,
Wisdom Body.
Heaven or Hell. It's just too much. It's too much, man. Wait a minute, Watch. You told me that moving forward, I would not have an issue.
Uh-oh.
Dog, this my guy, but this is not a fucking top 25 album of all time. You niggas played I'm ready for this. I think you played yourself with this Pitchfork on number 22. You literally played yourself.
So I'm going to say this. There is no way, based on what you and the rest of hip-hop media have done for the narrative of hip-hop, that you are going to be surprised if you see Kendrick Lamar dominate anything hip hop related.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm with you on
His
that.
most successful commercial album of all time, and you think that's not going to be on here? His biggest selling album?
Top 25 album just because it's the big top 25.
No, because of DNA, because of love, because of humble. Come on, bro.
I'm not jacking it.
Okay, no, but there should be no issue with anything Kendrick Lamar or Kanye West or Outkast related. Those three, and when it comes to hip hop, Outkast, Kanye West, and Kendrick Lamar people shouldn't be questioning why they're here.
Just the album. Watch, just the album. Just questioning the album. That's all.
Hip hop media has elevated those guys as the greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm not surprised at all.
Okay, all right. 24. My favorite album from this guy. Top 25 though. Eminem, the Marshall Mathers LP. My favorite Eminem album by far. I'm gonna keep it tall. Wow, watch 25 all time. I just feel like, and if I had to put a 25, it might be 23, 24, or 25 in that ranking. Because I can go through a lot of albums in my head. Do I have big issues with this? No,
you don't.
Big issue with it. No.
Eminem is gonna have to make a list, bro. A hip hop all time list.
Okay.
Eminem has to.
They got the right album though. They got the right album, in my opinion.
Okay, no question.
It wasn't the Slim Shady LP or your favorite with the Eminem. You like the Eminem show, don't you?
Yeah, Eminem show. That's my favorite. We reviewed the Eminem show.
Yeah, we did review the Eminem show. Number 25. Interesting. Dennis Coles, Tony Starks. Interesting. Wally B champion. Ghostface Supreme Clientele. So, wow. Basically, Pitchfork is saying that if we're gonna pick a Ghostface album, it's not gonna be Iron Man.
But here's the thing. So once again, 3. This is not Pitchfork saying it. They asked their readers, and their readers submitted this, and these are the people who consume Pitchfork.
You know what? I'm not mad at Supreme Clientele of Iron Man. I'm gonna keep it tall, and that's not a shot at Iron Man at all. But I could do it. One of your favorite songs, After the Smoke Is Clear and all that. I could do it. I just never like that song. You never like that song. Black Cloud.
Yo, boy, let me just tell you something, man. I love Iron Man. I love Iron Man, bro.
I fucking love Iron Man, nigga. But I'm just saying, brother.
Said After the Smoke Is Clear. That's my
After the Smoke Is Clear. That's my go-to song in there. But Supreme Clientele is fire, though, man. Nutmeg, Apollo. You know, Doggy Diamond said the other day that niggas didn't know that Juju produced one. But I think if you're a hip hop head, you know that though.
Okay, so now let's go. Now let's get to your issue with this list of the albums that you feel were left off.
Left off conversation. Snoop Dogg comes to mind, and I'm a New York niggas carrying on for the West Coast right now. Hey Snoop, they jerked you, my nigga. Snoop should have been on here.
How do you feel? I got a better question. How do you feel there's only one Jay-Z album on here and it's not Reasonable Doubt?
I have a problem with that.
Elaborate.
I got a problem. I think Reasonable Doubt should have been on here. If you look at it should have been 2 Jay-Z albums, in my opinion. You don't got an OT with Hov, just two. You can make a mention for Nas too. It was written. You know.
Okay.
I mean? No LL album in here. LL.
So check this out, 3. Now this is where
Slick Rick should have been on here too, but again.
So if I took 1988, 1994, and 1998, we could compile 25 great albums that came out in those 3 years, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if we did that, we'd be leaving out every other year in hip hop history, right? Mm-hmm. So the point is, there's so much hip hop that has come out, so many great classic albums that you're gonna leave stuff out.
I know.
So think about this, 3. Let's say me and you did a top 25 list of all time. We would leave out so many albums. And we would be arguing like, I don't want to leave this out. I don't want to leave this out. But then we look at our list and be like, what are we going to remove? Based on this list, there was only 4 albums that you really had a problem with.
Yeah, but I think Rakim should have been on here.
No, I get it. So, okay, watch this. Okay, so we'll take out Stankonia for Rakim. Go ahead. Let's replace them.
Rakim.
Okay, replace Stankonia. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's a reach, but I can make Big Pun Capital Punishment.
What are you taking off?
I would take out Matt Villainy.
Okay, boom. Take off Matt Villainy, boom. Next.
Beastie Boys are taken out for a whole heap of people. Shit, I mean, where am I gonna go with this? Let me go 80s first down the block. Slick Rick.
Okay, boom. Okay, boom.
Great Adventure Slick Rick.
Okay, and what's the 4th one that you had an issue with?
Kanye West, the Yeezus album, gotta get the fuck out of here. Y'all.
Okay, boom. Well, what?
You could throw Ghostface Iron Man. You could throw
Okay, here's the thing. 3. So three.
Murder Music, you could throw in there.
So 3. So we did that now. Right. So we replaced those 4 songs you just said.
Right.
Would you have a problem with the list then?
Probably not. But it's something you said earlier that hit a light bulb in my head though. Regardless, we're missing albums. Or regardless how we do this, Watts.
That's what I'm saying. So you just named 4 good albums. Mm-hmm. I could name 25 albums that can replace every album.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So people who, like, I saw people on Twitter talking about this is garbage. No, it's not a garbage list. Me and you literally went through every album.
Yeah.
And only 4 you were like, can't be here. That's it. So that's what it is, man. Like I said, I don't have no issue with this list, B. I just don't.
But you said something earlier that if we did a list like this, the list 80% of these albums would not be on there. Yeah. That's a large percentage, brother.
But that's my personal preference of it.
Okay, all right.
My take is different. Like, for example, I would have Diggable Planet's first album. You wouldn't have that there. You'd be like, yo, why you got Diggable Planet's there? I'm like, yeah. I got Diggable Planet's and I got Dead Press first album on my top 25 of all time. And you'd be like, damn.
Can I piggyback on what you said about Diggable Planets in the sense of, because I know how much you like that album. I thought about you. I had met that man on my show a while ago. Met that man. I was amazed how Met that man bigged up Diggable Planets the way he did. Like he really, really bigged up Diggable Planets. I never heard a rapper, forget a hip hop fan, a rapper big up Diggable Planets the way Met. I've never heard that in my life. I don't think I've heard that. But you know
what's crazy about it, 3? Don't you remember when the Cool Like That came out?
Yes, absolutely.
Bro, everybody I knew who listened to hip hop loved that song. Everybody. They was loved.
If memory serves me right, did that album have like 30 cuts on there? It had like mad choice.
No. That's not that one. That's not that one.
Okay. I forgot.
That's not that one. That's not that one. And here's the thing. They came out with 2 albums. They are currently still on tour based off of 2 albums, bro. That means that's crazy impact.
Man.
That's impact, bro.
Yeah, I disagree with the Beastie Boys. I'm sorry, man. I don't think they should have been on here, brother. That's just be.
Here's the thing: you're telling Pitchfork readers not to like the Beastie Boys, and me and you,
I ain't gonna do that.
Me and you both, like, bro. Me and you can break down License to Ill. Is in terms of impact on how it affected us. It's one of the most. It's just an important album.
It is.
Like, we can't act like we wasn't blasting that shit.
Absolutely. I got a big problem. He's just being on here though.
But here's the thing: we replaced those 4 albums, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? So that was my issue with the whole Pitchfork, because it went crazy. Like, all I did was quote tweet it and say, I don't got a problem with this list. I woke up the next morning, crazy motion. I'm like, what? Everybody was like, oh, I was like, nah, we gotta talk about this.
I would like to have niggas had compelling arguments why they had issues with the list. Like, what was the main? Is it something that we spoke about, or is it something that if a certain artist shouldn't been on here, or got? I don't know.
And that's why I wanted to go through every album with you, because we could just break it down off a sight. Just know what the albums are. Yeah. And that's one of the issues where we're at in hip hop right now. Because me and you have seen hip hop from the beginning. The people now who control hip hop media
Right.
The 80s might not mean anything to them. So they just like, oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you're a young person and your favorite rapper of all time is Kendrick Lamar, and your favorite group of all time is Outkast, and your favorite artist of all time is Kanye, then your outlook on hip hop is going to be so different.
Absolutely, brother.
Than the way we're going to look at it. You know, you could all this female hip hop talk they want.
Mm.
MC Light ain't going nowhere. She can never be removed from where I have her. So when Nori be asking people Light or Latifah, and everybody just says Queen Latifah, that's cap.
That's
cap.
Latifah, I love you. Latifah had it up to here. I love you, La, but over not MC Light. Nah.
Not even, it's just not. It's just not. But the problem is because Queen Latifah has been so successful as who she is now,
outside of news.
And that's what happens with some rappers. Get that pass. They have transcended hip hop so much, and Latifah's one of them, that when they see her, it's like, oh my God, she's just the greatest. But on some hip hop ish,
right?
Nobody is passing Light.
Should Common's B album been on here?
No.
If you got Yeezus on here,
no. But that's not how we're doing it. 3. If me and you were doing the list,
right?
B might make it.
B might make the list.
Yeah, and the reason why I say might, 3 is 25 albums. 3, I could put me and you could do 25 albums in the 80s that could just go on that list. If we use 1988 alone, that's about 15 albums that's on the list.
Are we saying EPMD?
Their first four albums could go on that list, bro. To me, you see what I'm saying? Their first 4 albums can easily go on that list.
All right, because of his commercial success, are you surprised the brethren from Southside Jamaica, Queens, Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying did not make this list?
I'm surprised because his cultural impact, and to the Pitchfork person, if you're gonna put Mad Villainy on there from that same year, around that same era, you're putting College Dropout, same era. It's strange that the people who voted didn't understand 50 was that era. It's not that it actually came out that era. He was that era.
Watch, I'm sorry, man. Me and you, I feel like it's only a small crowd of us who remembers 2002, remember 2003. Niggas be acting like this shit didn't happen. Like, they just call hip-hop amnesia.
Bro, the hip-hop amnesia people are try to act like with 50 is staggering. Bro, me and you remember when he had no album out and it was only mixtapes. He ran the game.
MVP for like 3 years. If we keep it tall, he was the MVP of 03, definitely unanimous MVP, Steph Curry type shit in 03. And you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I think it's weird when it comes to 50. But yeah, I would have 50 Get What You're Not Trying right here. Absolutely.
So that's a good point. That is kind of shocking to me that Get Rich or Die Trying wasn't on this list based on the albums that I saw on here. But I will say this, they at least tried. They tried to give you some 80s, some 90s. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why 3, I got no problem with the list. And that's why I said we're going to go down this list line by line.
Muddy Waters would have got a little love for me too, but that's my list. That's a personal list. I would have given Redman, Muddy Waters a little love. I know some niggas gonna try to argue me There's a Dark Side. We're not gonna do that. I would have picked Muddy Waters over There's a Dark Side. But that's me though. I know the niggas love doing that There's a Dark Side.
3
Waters, I ain't doing
3
that. Green Island and all that.
No, I'm not letting you say Green Island. I'm not letting you say Green Island. No. No. 3.
I run New York. We run New York.
Wait, 3. I run New York.
Hurricane, R.I.P. Hurricane G, man. R.I.P. Hurricane Gloria, man.
Can't wait
Was classic. 5 mic album. 5 mic song. Rockefeller 2 was on there, right? Was
Rockefeller? Yeah.
5 mic song.
All right, man. All right, I don't know. You sounded iffy with There's a Dark Side, man. I don't know, man. Don't say Green Island, man. Don't say Green Island. Yo,
are you surprised no LL album made this list? No LL album.
Yes. He's done enough because he tried.
A nigga that you and I used to highlight that he's one of the few niggas in the 80s that graduated from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s over Rakim and some other niggas if you want to go in that bag.
I made a post on Twitter where I said, Jay-Z said no one could stand on stage with him. And I said, that's BS because LL can stand on stage with him. LL can stand on stage with him. The man has 80s, 90s to the 2000s. I mean, and he has the commercial songs.
I'm not. There's no front of LL to me.
Yeah. So I would say LL not being on this list and 50 not being on this list are legitimate. Like, damn.
Snoop too, nigga. Snoop also, bro.
Snoop's on this list. Snoop's on this list.
For the Chronic, we give him the
Yeah, the MVP of the Chronic is on this list. The MVP of the Chronic.
Yes, he was, Watts.
Okay.
But Watts, it was designed for him to be the MVP, I felt. It was designed for him to be the MVP going
so guess what? Snoop was on this list, brother.
I just put Doggy Style shit on there, bro. And I'm not mad at Lauryn Hill being a female representative because we love female hip hop. Period. I guess it's not my favorite female artist rap album of all time, even though it's not considered a rap album. But Light as a Rock with MC Light. I don't know. Kendrick Lamar, Damn. I know you broke that down about how Damn should have been on there, but I wouldn't have Damn on here at all. Not in the top 25 though. Yeah, you got three Kendrick Lamar albums made this.
Excuse me, three.
So go ahead.
I'm never gonna let any hip hop media people run from Kendrick Lamar. Y'all created this monster. Y'all are the ones who are comfortably saying now he's either the greatest rapper of all time or he's number 2. All hip-hop media is saying that with their chest out. So I don't want to hear nobody act like, well, damn, Kendrick Lamar is getting all the props. Y'all are the ones who act like he saved hip-hop because he went at the 6th God. So no. Y'all gonna own Kendrick Lamar and his 9 Grammys.
He's not my number 2 favorite artist of all time. He's not even my top 5 favorite artist of all time. He's not even my top 5 of all time. He's not top 5 with me. Not my top.
Oh, you said top 5.
No, he's not.
He's number 6.
Not 6 either. I don't even really of all time. Is Kendrick Lamar my favorite top 10 artist of all time? Probably not. But that's no shade to the brother at all, though. But you know, what you think on Ransom, man? Your brother Ransom. I know you're one of the biggest Ransom fans I know. You know,
I'm vindicated and I'm justified. Since you met me, you know I've been the number 1 Ransom fan. One of the biggest Ransom fans I know. So I'm vindicated and I'm justified. And it was just great to hear him over them Primo beats, bro. Just great to hear him. You know, so I love it. I love this for him that he's getting the eyes. I wish him and Primo would have did a rollout for the album because you would have heard the people talk about how long they've known him. Because a lot of people don't know his history. When you go back to them Clue tapes with Fab and Joe Budden and Stack Bundles and Paul Kane and all that, people will really understand, like, hold up, he been out here as long as the Clips? Yeah, he been out here as long as the Clips. And people would have known that, like Fat Joe and Jadakiss would have just given him his flowers. They would have told, you know what I'm saying, if he went to different places. And, you know, I just wish they would have hit up more spots just so they could get more love. You know what I mean?
What, is he one of the few artists you feel that who got a second wind and made the best of his second win, his second resurgence? Do you feel that way?
Yes.
Since Nicholas Craven, he just not missed, my nigga. From Director's Cut, he's not missed at all.
Since Director's Cut 1, he literally hasn't spit a whack verse. Like there's not a verse you can find since Director's Cut that's whack. Nothing is whack. I mean, he's on a level of rhyming, rarefied air of MCing. To just at this later stage, because remember he's been doing this since 2002, and we're in 2025. So yeah,
I wish him and Primo gave us more songs though. We only got 6 songs to be honest. They say 7, but it was a snippet. I mean,
it's an EP. But look, that album he got with Dave East,
What?
You're gonna see how I feel. I ain't okay. Let me just tell you how I feel about that album. That's one of my favorite albums of the year.
Well, Ransom Davies?
And just so we're clear,
yes, sir.
It is lyrically better than the Clips album.
Well,
the rhyming. Okay. The rhyming.
Okay, stay with me. Ransom and Conway or Ransom and Davies?
Ransom and Davies. The Ransom Davies album was way better than that. You know that. Wait a minute. You know that.
I thought Ransom got Conway out of there on some joint.
Right. So you know that the Ransom Davies album was better, right?
Yeah. I'll talk to you on the 28th about that when we do a show.
Okay. That boy Jay Electronica back outside for that album. Okay, don't think I didn't see that.
You listen to Jay Electronica?
And by the way, Davies' best rapping of his life is when he's with Styles P or when he was with Ransom.
So basically, he does the best rapping when he has somebody next to him.
100,000%. Listen,
and you're cool with that. You're cool with that.
Yes, because my favorite song right now.
Only showing out when he got to have somebody next to him. That's ill next to him.
You know what my favorite song is right now?
What's that, brother?
Davies and Stove God Cook. That song is crazy. Yo, song's crazy, bro.
I can't get it. You know how I feel about Davies, man. I just can't get into this nigga. I just can't get into this nigga, man. You know what I mean? But I'm interested to see what when we do the show. Everybody doesn't know. There's gonna be a lot of us on the 28th doing a show. Me, Watson, so far. I got my man. I got Tony the Dome. I got Matt Slander. I'm trying to get Wayno to come on and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because, me and Wayne will be arguing about hip hop a lot. I want to bring him, like, we say beefing about. And Ron Bros, too. Me and Ron Bros is mad cool. Ron Bros sways a hip hop head. He just sways a hip hop head. I mean, like, Ron, relax, though. You know what I mean? But it is what it is and shit like that. Before we go, man, I know you're not into battle rap like you used to be, but have you been watching with J Mills and DNA? Have you been watching what's going on with that?
Yes, I have, and I love every aspect of it. I love it. And I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm riding with DNA on this, bro.
Okay.
I really like how
goods. Are you riding with goods? Telling us how much paper he got in a battle. He wants to remind us he got $100,000 whip during a rap battle when niggas is talking rap and just rap. The first part
what hurt Goods was the fact that DNA and J Mills already put the pen to the paper and they started going verbal lyrical warfare. You can't enter a battle where it's about bars and lyricism and you trying to be Hove. That's you can't do that. You can't walk around, I'm Hove, I got the 100,000. No, man.
No way, no goods.
We're only judging this on rapping. And the thing about it with Goods is, Goods, you literally are the one. If there's anybody who could talk to J Mills, you can. You have a classic battle with J Mills. I never knew how many rounds y'all went, and you went head up with J Mills. So if there's anybody who could do this, you can. So it kind of threw me off with that. I'm Hove, 100K. You see the whip.
Well, one last question, we'll wrap it up and watch. How you feel about hip hop not being in the top 40 for the first time?
It means absolutely nothing, bro. It means absolutely nothing.
Okay, just want to see you take up on that. I saw some people having a hissy fit, like, "Oh my God, hip hop is dying now because it is."
Well, I will say this: why is it dying? Didn't Kendrick give Playboy Cardi 3 verses? Isn't he outside? Isn't, according to Elliott Wilson, this the dot era? So in the dot era of hip hop has fallen off commercially. I noticed that. I ain't noticed that aspect of hip hop that in the so-called era. In the so-called era where Kendrick is the top MC, hip hop has fallen off the map commercially. I noticed that.
Are you saying that because Drake's not here giving out verses to niggas no more?
No, I'm saying I'm giving you facts. They said there's no hip hop for the first time in something years. And I'm like, that's strange because according to Elliott Wilson, we're in the dot era. And by the way, I'm going to tell you this right now, 3.
All right.
Put some respect on NBA YoungBoy name. Put some respect on his name.
Wait a minute. You had a battle rapper tell me that NBA YoungBoy is better than Lil Wayne.
You should not feel any kind of way about that.
You and I lived through the Lil Wayne era.
Yeah, and guess what? We're living through the bro, I live a couple of blocks from the Barclays Center. I saw when he came here, all the YNs was out there. He's a hero to them, bro. He's a superhero.
Yo, watch. My son's favorite rapper is YB, though. Yo, boy.
Right.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
Bro, I'm giving you 100%. There's nobody I speak to who's in their 20s who don't know about NBA YoungBoy. Like, there's nobody, like he's really that dude. So I'm telling you, put some respect on his name. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Yeah. When you talk about your favorite diss songs of all time, you better start putting the I Hate YoungBoy in that top.
Oh, but Elio Chopper, is that what you're trying to do?
No.
Not the Elio Chopper.
Yo, wait, hold on. You ready for this?
All right.
I respect what NLE Chopper did. I respect that.
But the YNs will say that's clout chasing what he's doing. Why?
They can say whatever they want. Guess what? We didn't say that when 50 was a nobody and he did How to Rob, did we?
But that's what I'm saying. Watch, you and I from a different cloth, but the YNs, I don't think they think how you and I think. I think they're gonna equate this to clout chasing because how much they love YB number one. So
that's fine. But guess what? Mm-hmm. It landed, bro. This song NLE Chopper did landed.
All right, when you say land, did it land in the sense that the YNs is jacking that? They feeling that though? How much they love YB? You can't go against YB. Are they really jacking that though?
Bro, I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent?
Shout out home, man. Shout out home. Take us home, man. We out here. Nigga, you a funny ass nigga, dog. I guess listen.
Bro. Hat cop can't see his eyes. Who could it be? And that new blue Yankee on. All right, y'all.
All right, my nigga. We're gonna talk, brother. I appreciate you, King.
All right.
My nigga Watts in the fucking building, you heard? Y'all know the